What's up everyone? We're about to get started laying down the sound deadening in the truck, but this camera's dead, so I need to charge it. So I'm going to prep the truck to lay this down while this is charging, and then bring you along for the laying down process of the sound deadening. Let's get it. We are ready to get started. Let me show you the kind of prep I've done. We got the harnesses ripped out. I cleaned this one more time with glass cleaner. And then I just sprayed wax and grease remover across this back wall. I do have this roller right here that I borrowed from my dad for application. And then I just had this stuff sit in front of the heater because it was sitting inside the shop all weekend. So hopefully that warmed it up enough. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just going to kind of send it and figure it out. I know these indents, these little squares here, are supposed to be flat when it's applied. That's just like your guide for applying it. But what I also did is all this tape here. These are for like the seat brackets, the harness holes, just every hole I didn't want to be covered. I taped so I can see it visually and like try and cut around the tape is my goal, and then I'll peel it off. Like I said, I have no idea what I'm doing, so we're just gonna play it by ear. I'm gonna try and set the tripod in here, and hopefully it's not super dim in here, and we'll just go from there. Okay, like I said, I have no idea what I'm doing, so yeah, definitely gonna stack that like that, and then I'll probably do half sheets up here. I really want to get inside the speaker well, but it appears that's gonna be a challenge. Alright, we're gonna start inside the speaker well here. Kind of go from there, I guess. Damn, this kind of a pain to get all these smoothed out. It's like a real big pain. I'm also in a spot with lots of corners and curves and spots where I can't really do it nice with the roller, so okay, I think I'm gonna come back to that one because I kind of want to play this, like I want to really see how this does, so I'll start I got a nice lip right here, so I'm gonna stick it onto the lip and tuck it under. Everyone told me to get a roller, but it seems like the roller is not giving it justice. Maybe I should have got an actual proper roller. You guys probably can't see anything. I'm blocking probably the whole thing. Okay, well, I'm just going to keep applying. On to the next here. Okay, so I just laid this out based off of what I have, and I'm not gonna have enough, unfortunately. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lay out, I can get to here, the feet resting area for the rear seats, and I can get the front, underneath the front seats covered. I'm gonna see if I can buy some of this stuff local, if it's not like stupid expensive, and kind of go from there. But first I'm gonna knock out everything that I can. But yeah, we definitely did not buy enough. So I bought a 36 square foot box. So if you're gonna do a crew cab, I would get at least 50, if not more, honestly. So yeah, let's just keep going and see what happens, I guess. We got all the sound deadening laid out that we can. I have 2 pieces left, but it's not really going to do much, as you saw in the time lapse. So right now I'm just going to heat up the sections, heat up a section at a time and press it in and get it in really good. That's going to be super time consuming, so I'm not going to time lapse that, and then I'll just kind of update you guys when I'm done with that. And then I'm going to look into seeing if I can find something local and going from there. So I'll see y'all in a little bit. Alrighty, we got all the sound deadening in. I am absolutely destroyed. Got everything like flattened out nice and smooth. And here's where we're at. It looks really good, and I'm really close. As you can see, I got pretty much the front seats covered up, but I need the whole front feet, and I would like to get a little bit more on the edges here. But everything's nice and smooth, flattened down. I really wish I overlapped this better, but this was my first try. First time doing this. Definitely learned a lot. Heat before you lay down. Like stick it on and then heat it up, and then it goes so much easier. Trying to come back and like flatten it out took twice as long. It sucked. But yeah, we're getting there. Hopefully tomorrow I can find more locally. If not, I am screwed, and I have to wait till next weekend, and I'm tired. This is like the 3rd weekend that this truck has been down, and I'm tired of it, and I just want it done. Alrighty, we are back. We have found sound deadening local, but it was like double what I paid for this stuff. And I bought 36 square feet, and now I have like 20 square feet, and I paid double. But I bought it from a really good local car audio shop. That place has helped me so many times, and most car audio shops are like, man, I'm shaking like crazy. I'm gonna put you on the tripod real quick. But yeah, as I was saying, most car audio shops are like, they don't want to help you unless you just pay them to do the work for them. But they're super helpful for me always. Every time I ask them questions, I always buy random like parts from them, random like wire harness adapters. I really enjoy going to that shop, so I figured to help them out. I'm sure this last year wasn't really good for them. They probably struggled a little bit. I don't think anyone's buying car audio in 2020. So, but here's the stuff I got. I got 5 sheets. They're all 4 square feet each. So this brand is Stinger X. I've actually heard really good stuff about this, so this is definitely more higher quality than the stuff I bought, so I can't complain too much about the cost. It definitely sucked though. But the other plus side is this is up front. This is where the POWERSTROKE engines are right there, so this should really like this should honestly do really good up front. So as long as it turns out good, I won't complain too much about how much this cost me, but I definitely wish I bought more than I did last time, so then I could have been done last night, honestly. So the goal is to lay a couple of these sheets down, and also I would like to get the carpet in tonight and finish up wiring the stereo. I still got to run new wires to the doors. I'm not going to go all the way to the door. I'm just going to tap off of the door when it comes into the cab, and then rewire to the stereo that way. And then we have to, we have to hook it all up into the stereo, power up the power wire, finish up a little bit of wiring before we put the seats back in, but I want the carpet in, and I want the rest of the wiring done, stereo wise and the seat wise, and then hopefully get the seats in soon. That would be really, really nice. But yeah, let's start laying down the expensive stuff. Wow! This stuff is amazing! Okay, that was worth every penny. That stuff is... Woo! Damn, that stuff! Holy shit! Okay, as you guys just saw, I just laid down one sheet of that stuff, and holy crap. There is such an insane difference that I'm totally okay that I just spent 150 bucks on 16 square feet or whatever it was, 20 square feet, because that stuff is amazing. It forms super well. It's way more thick and more durable too at the same time, but it forms amazing. It's, you know, one big sheet as you guys saw, and I just got in every crevice, and wow. And even like knocking on it between the two, which I believe I kept in there, you can just hear the difference. And so super happy that this stuff's up front, like I said, in front of the engine. I'm impressed, but I don't really have a good spot to where I can keep the camera rolling, so I'm just gonna go ahead and knock it out. That, and I also have my dad coming over to help me whenever at this point. He's gonna be here soon. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep going and then update you guys when it's done. And I think honestly I have some extra to fill in all the seams and the cracks, and get closer to the edges too, so that'd be really, really awesome if that's the case. But I'm just gonna keep going, and I'll update you guys when I'm done. Okay, we got all the sound deadening in place. It looks amazing. Again, this stuff was incredible. I went a little farther back with the new stuff. I thought about filling in all the cracks and crevices, but it's not gonna make that much of a difference. So yeah, this stuff is incredible, and I'm ready to put this thing back together. Probably not going to do much filming because I'm just eager to get it done. But I did have an extra sheet, which means I only used... gotta do some quick maths here. I used close to 50 square feet. So if I bought 50 square feet like I originally planned, it would have been better. But I'm so glad I found this stuff. This stuff's incredible. I'm never going back. I'm using this always. So yeah, I will update you guys when the interior is mostly put back together. Okay, I don't remember the last time I picked up the camera, but I got a lot of interior back together. I got the carpet in. I got almost all the outside trim pieces in, and it is amazing. Oh, it's really like we're now at the point where like you can just feel all the hard work paying off, and it just feels so good. It is, oh man. So here it is. Got the carpet in. Obviously my buddy cleaned it as you saw earlier, and it just feels like a new truck. Mainly just because it's been apart for like 3 weeks, but I can't get over it. It's just, it feels good. It feels really, really good. So now I need to wire in the stereo. I need to rewire the door speakers still, so I have to a little bit more wire management underneath the dash. and then I'll get the shifters back in, get the rest of the trim back in, and I would like to say get the seats in, but I am by myself, and it's already late and my back hurts, so I'm probably not going to get the seats in, but we're at a really good point, and like I said before, it feels so good to be where I'm at right now. So yeah, I will drop you guys on the tripod, and you can just watch me kind of go underneath the dash a little bit and start wiring. But I need to get the door panel off first, so I will see y'all in a little bit. Alright, looks like the camera hit its time-lapse limit and I wasn't paying attention. It was quite a pain to rewire this passenger door. I realized the wiring internal to the door wasn't properly connected and I had to rip out the wire and redo it. Which this was the door that made me decide to rewire the entire system, which means I didn't need to. I kind of regret my poor life choices, but here we are, so, you know. Yeah, but anyways, I'm going to put the rest of the trim back together, put the door panels back on. Yeah, I'm confident my stuff's going to work. Yeah, I'm going to put the door panels back on, get these corner kick plate trims in, then I'm going to rewire the stereo. Oh, I'm also going to get the underneath the dash in as well. And then I'm going to rewire the stereo, put the stereo in, and then finish off tonight with the shifters. So, yeah, let's do that. Okay. We are ready to try this. Let's plug it in. Okay, get the USB in there. Get the oh shit! Alright, let's give this a shot here. You can hear those for sure. God damn! Okay, well the driver door still doesn't work. I don't want to talk about how irritating that is. I'm gonna try and fix that because that's really, really annoying. Alright, well the batteries just died in my truck and I have 2 batteries, so they're gonna take forever to charge. But I'm done. I gotta walk away or I'm gonna break stuff. So yeah, I'll maybe come back at it tomorrow. If not, I'll have another freaking week on this truck. So yeah.
The next morning.
Alright, it's the next day. I came in here before bringing the camera out and I figured out my speaker wire issue is actually the connector where the door panel comes in to connect with the cab. There was some corrosion on the pin, so I sanded it down, cleaned it off, and now it's working great. So I went ahead and I put some interior back together, got the shifters back in, and now I'm ready to get the subwoofer back in and then get the seats in. So, alright, prepare to watch me struggle a lot. I hope I don't break my back. Alright, I gotta take the sub out. There's no way I'm gonna do it without the sub in. Alright, that wasn't bad at all. I'm gonna get the nuts and bolts in, tighten it down real quick, get the sub back in here, and then we'll get the front seats in. Alrighty, we got all the interior put back together. I just sat and bumped some tunes inside the truck with the sub bumping. Yeah, also powered the sub too. But yeah, it sounds amazing. The sound deadening also really helped with the bass and the subwoofer, and it just like, it slaps harder than it ever did. Hopefully I fixed the issues. Hopefully the amplifier isn't gonna kill my batteries anymore. That'd be awesome. Yeah, I'm just super happy with it. I'm gonna go take it for a car wash because it's covered in salt. It has been covered in salt. Honestly, it's out of all my cars, this one has the least amount of salt on it, but I don't care. I just worked my ass off getting this done. I'm doing this truck first, and I also want to, you know, go through the car wash, hear it over the roof, and see if I actually did some better with sound deadening over the roof. Do a road test, make sure the noises drop down. But I am so happy with it. It's a long journey, but we finally made it. So, yeah. With that being said. Actually, no. I'm going to show you guys. Let me show you guys the full final form since you guys probably haven't. Got the seats. Got all the interior back in. I added my second row of cup holders. And everything's just clean. It's like the cleanest this truck has ever been by far. And it feels so good. Probably going to daily this thing for like a week after now because I'm super happy with it. And yeah, so with that being said, thanks for watching. Leave a comment if you actually watched all the parts. Let me know. And drop a like, share, do all that whatever YouTuber stuff. And let me know what you want to see next, because I got plenty of stuff in the pipeline. But yeah, with that being said, let's cue the time lapse of me cleaning up the shop finally.